Well, I've a conscience, sir, and when I chanced to see you go into this house, as I came hobbling after you, I thought to myself, I'll just step in and see that kind gentleman and tell him that if I was a bit gruff in my manner, there was not any harm meant, and that I am much obliged to him for picking up my books. You make too much of a trifle, said I. May I ask how you knew who I was? Well, sir, if it isn't too great a liberty, I am a neighbour of yours, for you'll find my little bookshop at the corner of Church Street, and very happy to see you, I am sure. Maybe you collect yourself, sir. Here's British Birds and Catullus and the Holy War, a bargain, every one of them. With 5 volumes, you could just fill that gap on that second shelf. It looks untidy, does it not, sir? I moved my head to look at the cabinet behind me. When I turned again, Sherlock Holmes was standing smiling at me across my study table. I rose to my feet, stared at him for some seconds in utter amazement, and then it appears that I must have fainted for the first and last time in my life. Good morning, Rachel. It is Thursday, March the 4th, and that was a little excerpt from Sherlock Holmes by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. The Return of Sherlock Holmes in the short story entitled The Empty House, one of my personal favorite Sherlock Holmes story ever told. And I thought that would just, it cheered me up. I don't know if it cheered you up, but it definitely cheered me up. I liked your Shakespeare very much. And I'm just wondering, because we suddenly seem to be on this trend where we are reading, like, every time we make a video. Are we going to read every time we make a video? I'm just saying because we have, and I think it'd be, kind of charming to read every time. Okay, on to more significant and important matters. You have given me Robert Pattison, Ashton Kutcher, and I get to pick one of the Jonas brothers. I picked the cute one with the curly hair. I have no idea what his name is. But I think that I would cliff Robert Pattison. I would shag Ashton Kutcher, and I hate you. I would marry the cute curly-haired Jonas brother. And I'm gonna be nice and give you 3 people at the end of my video that are not gonna be near as mean as the 3 you gave me, because I had to, sit here staring at the 3 people for, 20 minutes before I could find, I knew that I was immediately gonna cliff Robert Pattinson, but I had no idea what to do with the other 2. But since we said that one time that you didn't actually have to shag whoever you got married to, that's why I picked the Jonas brother, because I didn't really want to touch him. So, I don't really want to touch Ashton Kutcher either, because he's married to Demi Moore. That's kind of weird, but, game's a game. So, I have a correction to make from your last video. I sometimes eat chicken. I do distinguish that. Not all the time, but sometimes. If I cannot eat chicken, then I will. Really, the only reason I eat chicken is because they have a Chick-fil-A here, and sometimes it's hard for me to actually get to the cafeteria for lunch. So I go to the PCSU, and they don't, sometimes I get a sub, but sometimes I'm just I'm so sick of subs. So I get chicken instead. So I sometimes eat chicken, under forced circumstances. But yes, I like having a healthy revolution. I like that very much, because it's not very healthy here either. And I do, for lunch today, I have some carrots and some dip to eat, along with my vegetarian sub, so I'm trying to be healthy. But yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna make this video a little bit shorter and just go ahead and list your 3. Your 3 are Albert Einstein, Sigmund Freud, and Thomas Jefferson. Rachel, I will see you on the next day you make a video.